Hello, I'm Charles Kovess, Australasia's passion provocateur. Welcome to this week's episode of the Charles Kovess Show, whether you're watching on Rumble or on YouTube or listening via one of the many podcast platforms. This is the place for you to be inspired to live a life of passion that is guided by your self-awareness about who you are and what you want your life to be. Passion is a source of unlimited energy from your soul that enables you to produce extraordinary results. Greatness can only be achieved through passion. You will be great when you harness your passion. So this week I want to tell you a story. And as I'm recording this, it's the morning after the night in Melbourne where the British and Irish Lions rugby union team beat the Australian Wallabies at the MCG in front of 90,000 people in the last minute of the game. Melbourne was absolutely full of British, Irish visitors to this country to watch these series of games, and they're all wearing bright red, just like my passion red jacket. Now, while that game was going on at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and 90,000 is just an extraordinary crowd, I couldn't be there because I was the guest speaker at the annual awards night for Bevmarks, the sleep professionals. This was the 35-year anniversary of the founding of Bevmarks. My topic was passion and its relevance to sales and business success. Bevmarks is a wonderful, wonderful organisation, founded 35 years ago. I spoke about some key ideas for the whole team that was present, plus there were a range of suppliers to the business. Firstly, taking responsibility for your life. This is such a crucial element in personal and business success. You need to take responsibility for your life. Don't blame anybody for your wins or your losses. Secondly, nurture the desire to keep learning. Bevmarks has created a magnificent learning program, an internal learning program. It's one of the best I've ever seen. It's probably the best I've ever seen. But you won't learn anything unless you want to learn. So I spoke about nurturing that desire to keep learning. Third aspect, I explained that passion is the key source of energy that enables us to achieve greatness, that enables us to wake up every morning and to be inspired and enthusiastic and excited, and to have the energy to be able to relate to people who want to buy great sleep, who want to buy wonderful sleep solutions, who want to buy great beds, who want to buy great bedding. We need energy because it hugely impacts on the quality of our relationships, on the quality of your ability to learn, on the quality of your productivity. Energy and productivity go hand in hand. Fourthly, the crucial need to look after your health. I urged the audience to commit to taking the steps for their health and all the other elements I spoke about last night, because if you don't have health, what have you got? This program is constantly talking about this crucial element and how your body is unique. Each one of us, 8.25 billion people on the planet, we have unique bodies, and understanding how our bodies work and then taking the steps to look after it is going to drive our success in any field. Fifthly, the need for discipline, particularly on the learning journey. The need to be disciplined in following systems, but on the learning side is making this decision, I want to learn, and then being disciplined about that. There's an exciting idea that I learned many years ago that if you were to discipline yourself to learn about a particular topic just 15 minutes a day, in 2 years you will have done 180 years of learning, and you would be one of the world's experts in that topic. And that's just with 15 minutes a day. Without discipline, it won't happen. The sixth thing I talked about was to never say you are too old to learn. I see so many people in their 60s and 70s saying, I'm too old to learn that. No, you are not. And the beauty of the audience of Bevmarks is there are many people over the age of 50 who are in there because Bevmarks honours the value of experience. And I urge them not to fall into this trap that I'm getting too old to learn. Sixthly, when you're learning new techniques, new selling techniques, new techniques to understand what prospects for betting really want, digging deep into their psychology, inherent with learning new skills is the need to make mistakes. All of the skills that you have today, you only developed through making mistakes. So I urged the audience to be willing to make these mistakes, because you cannot get better unless you make mistakes. In the rugby, players make mistakes. At world-class sport, players make mistakes, and that's how they learn. That's how you and I learn. That's how you become brilliant at selling, by making mistakes and then correcting and going again. But if you fear making mistakes, your learning slows down enormously. So my journey with Bevmarks started over 20 years ago. And the founder of the company, David Langworthy, invited me in, and he had numerous family members working in the business. It's a great credit to him. And we implemented some crucial elements that are key factors in Bevmarks' 35-year success story. And I want to share those with you of what I helped the organization to implement. David, on numerous occasions, has said, we keep doing what you taught us to do. And here's what the key elements were. Number one, a clear purpose for the business. The purpose of Bevmarks is to help you get a great sleep. And there is no doubt that great sleep leads to great health. How many people don't have great sleep? So the right mattress, the right bed, the right bedding. And here I'll mention the value of hemp sheets. I've talked about that before. See if you can get some hemp sheets for you, because they're incredibly healthy. But the purpose of the organization is to help people live better lives through better sleep. That's why they're called the sleep professionals. Second key insight, clear values. In the work I did, we identified the clear values, the core values that would guide the behavior of team members. And it's the commitment to those values and living those values that helps to drive this long-term success. And every team meeting discusses the values. How have we lived them? How have we not lived them? The third key insight is team agreements. 20 years ago, we crafted team agreements for helping team members get along with each other. And of course, if they drink enough coffee, they will always get along with each other. Oh, how yummy. These team agreements are discussed in every team meeting. And the conversation goes on, well, have we fulfilled the agreements with each other, or have we not? And if we have not, then let's rectify what we didn't do, apologize if we didn't live them. And then what that does is to build quality relationships. And again, referring to the rugby union, world-class teams have clear team agreements. And if you want to build a world-class business, you need clear team agreements. These agreements constantly rebuild the connections between the team members, so that when you walk into a Bevmarks store, you can feel the quality of relationship amongst the team members. And it was certainly apparent to me last night at the awards dinner. The fourth key insight is to understand the value of having long-term team members who are committed to their learning, who are unleashing their passion, and who care about each other, and the company, the leaders of the company, care about those team members. So replacing experienced team members who leave because the environment doesn't support them is a big cost to enterprise. Bevmarks understands the value of longevity and the value of caring. And fifthly, people leave for various reasons. Well, Bevmarks is happy to welcome any team member who chooses to leave for whatever reason and wants to come back. And I think that's a very enlightened attitude by leadership. And the ongoing need to rejuvenate staff, well, it was incredible how many countries were represented as salespeople in the team on the floor. Quite remarkable. So there was no bias to say we don't want people from particular countries. No, anyone who is passionate about the purpose of Bevmarks and is willing to commit to the game and to commit to the learning journey and the discipline journey is welcome to join this company. One of the things I point out is that being successful in a retail operation requires such an amazing list of skills. I think the career path and the if you like the standing and the knowledge that's required to be successful in retail is way underplayed. It's a tough business, and those who succeed in it are really at the top of their game because it's tough. It requires a huge range of skills. So this rejuvenation process from new people coming in has also driven this 35-year success story. So I congratulate all the award winners at Bevmarks. I congratulate its founders for the wonderful, wonderful way that they've built this family-owned business. There are people there who have been there from the start. And my wish for you is that when you understand what a joy it is to build a great business and a great life, that you recommit now from watching this presentation, you recommit in your own life, your desire to your learning, to your ongoing growth, and to the disciplines that you know you should be following and you might not be following. You keep taking shortcuts. No, recommit to the standards that you would like to live by, fueled by the energy from your passion. Well done, Bevmarks, David Langworthy and team, and I wish you another successful 35 years. So, I hope today's show makes a beneficial difference to your life in new insights that you have gained so that you live life on your terms and that you make of it all that you are capable of making of your life. If you're new to the show, check the links for our foundational principles and more background about me. And you can also see the links to my websites where you can find my books, my corporate programs, my one-on-one executive coaching, which is called the Self-Awareness and Passion Quest. Please subscribe to the show and share it with your networks. It won't cost you anything except the risk of greater passion, of greater awareness, and a greater enjoyment of your life. Thanks for watching or listening. Until our next show, may your week be full of challenges that you willingly embrace, fueled by your energy arising from your passion. I hope you gain insights into who you are and that you take the steps to constantly take care of and improve your health. I want you to stick around with me and Julie for a long time to come. Have a great week. See you next week. Bye.